Hello everyone, we finally have some new information for Genshin, which is super exciting. I'm really happy to see that they're updating the game again. Of course, we got this delay because of what is going on in Shanghai and their lockdown right now. So obviously it was necessary and hopefully everyone was able to stay safe during that time. But it is looking like things are picking up again. They did release the 2.8 beta to their testers, as well as put out some drip marketing yesterday. And we also have some dates for 2.7's release. So in this video, we're going to go over all things 2.7, dates, banners, etc. And then we're going to move on over to 2.8 and talk about the events that are going on then. Who is speculated to run on those banners, and then we'll end up the video with just some like loose little leaks and things to look forward to that are going to be happening when Sumeru comes. Super exciting. So like this video, let's get started. First things first, the data shows that Yelan is going to be released on May 31st. So 2 weeks from now, hopefully Ayaka's banner will end and Yelan will now take the spotlight. As for the second half, that is scheduled to release on June 21st. Now, this is what's in the current data. Obviously, this could change, but for right now, it looks like they're trying to get 2.7 up and running for May 31st. Now, banners time. So we all know that Yelan and Shinobu are going to be running in 2.7, and there was some leak from a reliable leaker saying that Yelan was going to be the first half and Kuki was going to be the second half, and that seems to ring true still considering their dates of release. But Yelan is actually going to be running with Xiao, which is very interesting. Now, if you're someone who's free to play and had to make a really tough decision when Xiao ran with Ganyu, and there's just so many good banners going on at that time in general for Chinese New Year, this kind of sucks for you. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of blown away that they would rerun Xiao so soon. I don't know. I think it's super silly. So Barbara, Yanfei, and Noelle are going to be running alongside them as the 4 stars for this event. Not gonna lie, really not the best banner. I don't know. I think Yelan is the star of this. I don't know how much pressure they're putting on Yelan to do really well, but she does not really have much helping her here. But we'll kind of see how it is. So it comes to the second half, Shinobu. We know that she's a 4-star. We actually don't have any concrete data on who is going to be the 5-star that is running with her. But I'm going to make a speculation right now just based on like what we know is coming up. I think Ito is going to be the 5-star. I think he's going to run alone. Couple of reasons. One, Ito does have a drumming event, you know, like one of those musical events that we've done in the past. I mean, he's essentially going to be a part of the story because of that. But also, you know, Kuki Shinobu is part of his gang. So I do think that it would make sense for them to run together. Now, unfortunately for me, that means I need to pull on Ito's banner when I don't really want comms for Ito, just so I could get Shinobu, but hopefully she comes home early. Obviously, we don't know the 4 stars. We usually don't find out the 4 stars until like right before the second half is about to release. But I'll at least make a speculation about one of the other 4 stars that's going to be running. I'm going to go ahead and assume that Goro is finally going to get his rerun and come back alongside Ito. We haven't seen Goro since Ito, and obviously Ito relies on Goro a lot gameplay-wise. So I do think that Kuki and Goro will join Ito in the second half of 2.7. It does look like if 2.7 starts on June 21st, that we should be seeing 2.8 start the week of July 11th. I don't know, maybe July 12th. So 2 months from now, hopefully, we will see 2.8. And 2.8 I am very excited about. So just to recap, in 2.6, I was so sure that Kazuha was going to get his rerun. And unfortunately, I was wrong. It was Venti. This time, Kazuha is definitely getting that rerun. Kazuha is going to be getting a story quest in 2.8, and Kazuha is also going to be part of the main event of 2.8. We're going to get a Summer Islands rerun in 2.8. As the main event, it's going to feature Fischl, Oz, Kazuha, Shinyan, Yunjin, Mona, Venti, Xiangling, and someone named Nadia. I don't know who that is, as well as some generic NPCs. Official is going to be the reward for completing this event, getting the currency that you need to in-game to buy her, similar to how all of those other 4-star events are running. But Kazuha is a part of the main event. Kazuha is getting his own story. Like, all evidence points to a Kazuha rerun here. So I'm wondering if Haizu will potentially run as the 4-star on Kazuha's banner. Get that double animo. I don't really know what else is coming banner-wise for 2.8 except those two. There is honestly no other hints here as to who could potentially get a rerun. I say that because none of the other characters in this Islands event will be getting a rerun unless they decide to rerun Venti again, which would just be absolutely wild. I really don't know who else would run. I'm honestly shocked that Klee will not be there because I am thinking that Klee is in dire need of a rerun. Also, Yuemiya. Yuemiya also needs to get her rerun. If 2.8 is going to be the last version before 3.0, maybe Klee and Yuemiya will both run, just so they can get them all out of the way with folks who really like need their reruns. That's kind of all my guesses there. We don't really have much to go on. It'll probably be a bit before we get some, solid info as to who else would be running. Usually we can kind of tell with these events, but there really isn't much else for 2.8, except for this D-Luke event where we'll be getting a D-Luke skin and some lore. It's gonna be like this dungeon battles secret war event that happens at the Dawn Winery. Obviously D-Luke's not going to be on a banner though, so there's that. I also don't really know if this skin's going to be free or part of this dungeon battles thing, or if you just need to buy it separately. Really not sure right now. But other than that, we're just going to be getting some Evermotion mechanical puzzle minigame thing, and that kind of looks like it. So it's very difficult to determine who would be running alongside Kazuha here. I know we mentioned Haizu. He just got his drip marketing. I was honestly taken back to see him there. I don't know why. I just felt so random, especially because like things have been on hold. We haven't even like seen Yalan or Kuki, so just like that random like drip marketing of Haiju was just very interesting to me. Part of me thinks that's when it was originally supposed to drop, if things were actually like running on the timeline that they used to be. Maybe they just kept it there to hype people up about a new character. I don't really know. What we do know about Haiju is that he is a 4-star Animo Catalyst. Now he is going to be our first male Catalyst, and I don't know what's up with them like equating like using a catalyst to femininity, but I guess they needed to do something because they were making Haiju a catalyst. So I'm not really gonna go into like his kit or anything here, but just to like give you like the rundown, like he punches as his attacks with the catalyst, and it was honestly kind of goofy, like I'm not gonna lie, but I did look at that and I said we should just put that animation on Yaimiko. I think that would be really cool. But he does punch, I guess, to give him some masculinity. I don't know, but what that means actually is that he is a catalyst that is not ranged like all of our other catalysts, so you have to be like up close and personal. So hopefully, I don't know, he's not squishy. I don't know, but I'll dive into the kit in a separate video. There's no need to go into it now. Just know that he punches stuff, I guess. I don't know. Now let's move on to all of these little other things that are going on that have been data mined. That don't necessarily have to do with 2.8. The first one has to do with Sumeru, though. So Sumeru is going to have a tree that is similar to the Sacred Sakura, which can be leveled by offering Dendro Sigils. A tree is tentatively named Chiron Tree, and that is an unofficial translation. So a lot of that is subject to change, but super cool that we're going to be getting another tree. I love those trees. They give out the best rewards, so I'm super psyched about that. Now, besides this D-Luke skin, there is also 2 other kinds of costumes coming in the future. One seems to be for a 5-star and the other is for a 4-star. Happy to see that they're jumping on this skins bandwagon. I want one, honestly, for every character. I think they're super cool. Other than that, and I'm going to assume that this is also another Sumeru thing, but Tinari, hopefully I'm saying that right, has a story quest, and it was accidentally added to the game data, which would indicate its upcoming release soon, but not version 2.8 according to Project Celestia. So it looks like this is going to be some kind of new character where we're getting a story quest, so that means 5-star. But I guess just keep that name in mind and we'll kind of see what happens there. That is basically it for right now. A lot of overload today with a bunch of new stuff pouring in, but all really exciting, really hype. Let me know what you think. My concluding thoughts: 2.7, excited to have Genshin back. Really not too excited for the banner. 2.8, I am all about. Cannot wait to have Kazuha. Cannot wait to have another event filled with our characters from different nations. I love that we're heading in this direction where they're all interacting with each other. That's super fun. Let me know down in the comments below, who are you wishing for? Who are you excited for? Are you excited for any of these events? Let me know. I would love to hear it. And if this video was your kind of thing and you are interested in banner speculation, leaks, etc., all things Genshin, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.